Hey, how's it going, everybody? Eric Mason here with Disposable Heroes. Here I am on Friday night. I'm wearing a red t-shirt, honor our troops. Gotta keep that up. I encourage you guys to do the same thing. I'm going to give my quick assessment review, if you would, on the Quiet Pro systems that you guys have seen in a lot of our videos and photos and things like that. Keep getting questions about these things. So I'm going to do some quick coverage of it. My opinion, this is just my opinion, okay? Other team members and other guys that I know that are active duty have different opinions, obviously. This is just my opinion. Okay, start off with, if you know anything about the Quiet Pros or the sword-in type systems, they will cancel out really loud noises that go around you, like thunder bees if you're playing airsoft, or gunshots, or grenades, or IEDs, or whatever if you're in the real world. Quiet Pros do the same thing as sword-ins. Also, they amplify noises around you at the same time, which is a good thing. You want to hear somebody creeping up and down the hallway, you can hear them with this. It'll help you out a little bit. At the same time, providing hearing protection. If you have regular earplugs in, obviously you can't hear somebody as well when they're talking to you, but it still gives you hearing protection, but you lack the amplification. And you also lack the ability to communicate with a radio. So, this has a standard radio, or pretty standard radio connection that we use with our Motorola XTS 2500Is. They seem to work out pretty good. The clarity is pretty good with that with the combination of those two, with that radio and the Quiet Pros. Everything seems pretty clear. We've tested them out to, I think it was like about 2, maybe even 3 miles. And the communications has been pretty good with them, pretty clear. So, cool with me. Let's see, go down the list real quick. The sweatiness and comfort level of these things, it's all up to you. If you like something that you can just put in your ear and, you know, kind of just place and forget, which is something I kind of like about these things, this is something for you. But if you don't like something inside your ear, don't wear these, okay? The Swordens, they provide over-the-ear type thing. They protect the ears too. That's another benefit about the Swordens over these. They protect the ears, these don't. The Quiet Pros, obviously, they just go inside the ear, so if you're playing things like airsoft or any kind of other, you know, if you're even going to use these for paintball or something like that, you don't have that ear protection. So you're going to have to provide yourself with some more ear protection, or you're just going to have to grow up and be a man and get shot in the ear and take it. Whatever your choice be. Let's see here. Battery life. Battery life on these things, for me, been pretty impressive. I've used these things for quite a long time, as you can see right here on my kit, and the battery life has been pretty substantial. I think I've just changed out the batteries maybe a month or 2 ago, and I was playing with them for at least a year, you know, using them pretty consistently, at least a year, with the same, I think it's the CR123 Alpha batteries, and that's actually in this compartment right here. If you don't know what kind of battery that is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like the kind of same Surefire batteries. There's 2 of them in there. Last quite a long time. I like them. By the way, that's like kind of like the box that it might come in, depending on if you order them from eBay, or we usually grab our stuff from people. The rugged design, they are pretty rugged. They're pretty water resistant. I haven't completely submerged mine yet. I know guys that have, and it seems like they still work afterwards, as long as you have everything tightened down nice and tight. The cons of this, like I mentioned before, it does not provide ear protection, but then the actual push-to-talk button itself, like I have snugged right up here in my gear. When you have gloves and stuff on, it's a little bit harder to feel with your glove. You got to kind of feel for this little higher notch that they have on there. I don't know if you can tell that one side is a little bit higher, so depending on how you have it set up on your equipment, you just got to kind of feel for that notch and get kind of used to it. So you got to get used to that muscle memory behind that, and you got to push that down quite a bit. And then another advantage is it actually has the volume controls. So you have plus and minus, so you can kind of turn it up and turn it down, which brings me to another kind of pro and con to this, is it does feed in, transmissions do feed in on both sides of your earplugs. So if, say, my teammate Nate is talking to me and he's telling me about somebody in a building, it's going in on both my ears. And at the same time, my buddy Jared's telling me about somebody else in another building, face to face, I can't hear anything Jared is saying to me. Okay? So I basically have to wait until Nate's done talking to me, and then I have to confirm with him real quick, and then I have to continue my conversation with Jared, and then we can get the communications across. So it'd be kind of cool to have some sort of selection module or something, maybe, I don't know, to run it and maybe only hear it in one ear so then I can still hear somebody talking. That'd be kind of cool, but that's just the way it goes. What else? That's about it. I mean, if you guys got anything else to ask, I mean, it's a really easy system to wire up. As you can see here, this is pretty much the whole little kit and caboodle right here. You got the earplugs and a push-to-talk system, and then the wire that goes to your radio, and then depending on what kind of radio you use. So it's all up to you. And later on, we can have, maybe Nate will go over the Sordens and all the other kind of setups for you. If you guys got any other questions, let us know. See you later.